The plan for today is to first target sheepshead. I have about 25 fiddler crabs, so that's not a full day's worth of fishing, but it's enough to catch a decent amount of sheepshead. And then once I run out of fiddler crabs or the tide gets low enough, I want to explore a new spot that I have not gone to yet. So we'll start the day sheepshead fishing, and then we should be able to end the day catching some trout and redfish, hopefully. We have about 10 to 20 mile-an-hour winds today and zero sun. If you enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like on the video right now. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. One of my favorite little spots in this structure is right here. The bite is really slow because there's just no current right now. I think if I keep moving, I'm gonna find them. So the water is really low and there's just not much water movement or current. So the bite is kind of just dead. I'm not getting any bites yet. We got a red, I think. Oh, yeah. He's sticking out. Might have splashed the camera. The drag is like completely tight, so he's not able to run. It's a slot sized fish. There we go. That was a quick fight. Splashed me in the face, so I'm guessing the camera is covered in water. That's not a bad keeper right there. First fish of the day. Sheepshead bite is not happening yet. Barely hooked. I don't know, 18, 19-inch fish. Really good if you're keeping fish. I'm gonna let them go, clean the camera off, and try to get some more. I'll take some reds, I don't care. I'll catch whatever's biting. Well, there he goes. If you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to leave a like down below. Alright, so that red was just on the fiddler crab on my normal sheepshead setup. It was about 3 or 4 feet of water, so it wasn't very deep. Gonna get a cast in the same general area, try to get some more. This is a negative low tide today, so the water is just lower than usual. If you want to do some kayak fishing in the Beaufort area, like you're on vacation or you just moved here or whatever it may be, and you have your own kayak, I offer a kayak fishing guide service where I'll take you out here where I fish and I'll show you how I catch them and where I catch them. I plan trips based on the weather and the tide, and it's usually a lot of fun. We can target redfish, flounder, trout, sheepshead, pretty much everything that's coming in now that it's warming up. So if you're interested in that, send me an email. You can see my email right now on the screen, and you can also find my email down in the description of this video. Alright, so it's time to explore and find some fish in some new spots. It's really fun finding fish in places where you haven't fished before. This really good setup that I'm going to be throwing to throw a lure is a toadfish 7 foot 4 inch medium light extra fast with a IRT 200 spinning reel, spooled with 15-pound braid, with a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader tied on, then an 1/8 ounce jig head, and a gulp swimming mullet. If you're interested in purchasing any of this setup, I'll have all of it linked in the description of this video where you can go buy it. I highly suggest throwing the gulp swimming mullet when you're looking for new areas that hold fish, because the fish really cannot resist the scent on this lure. And if you can't tell, the movement is pretty good. I'm not even moving it and the tail is moving from the wind. The goal of the day is to just move, keep moving. Pretty much non-stop moving until you got a fish. Then once you catch a fish, then you want to fish that spot more. But I'll pretty much be moving non-stop unless I catch fish. And that's how it could be. I could get completely skunked doing this. Just want to turn the camera on to kind of show where I'm at a little bit, because this area is starting to look really interesting. We might get a fish real soon, because I'm gonna fish this pretty hard. There's a lot of stuff to cover through here. Right now I don't have like a deep channel of water, so I'm just looking for the deeper water. And I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna find it at. I might have to turn around. I thought there was gonna be some deeper water through here. I think it's gonna be up here a little bit. Right now I'm only in like a foot of water, maybe even less. Okay, now it's so shallow that I have to paddle. I really think there's some deeper water up here. I just have to get to it now. Not that far away. I don't really want to turn around. I thought this was where I want to go, to stay around the channel. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so you can see I have not gone very far, but I found the deeper part through here, so I'll keep going. Never fished here before, so I don't know what to expect as far as water depth. It's getting shallow again. So I've definitely done a lot of traveling so far, and I've seen a lot of good stuff, just have not caught anything. I'm gonna keep going pretty much until I can't anymore, or until I run out of time, really. The further I go, the better it starts to look. But I'm yet to catch a fish. I mean, there's bait everywhere. So I've made it all the way to the end, to where, you know, it looks like it flattens out and it's just no more oysters or anything. No luck though. I'm gonna turn around, head back. There's still some spots that I'll stop, and maybe another direction I'll try to go in. If you enjoy watching these videos and you want to help out the channel, please consider supporting the Patreon. If you sign up on Patreon, it really helps out. Also, by signing up on Patreon, you get access to 3 fishing spot videos. And if you don't know the area very well as far as fishing goes, I think those videos will help you out. So if you're interested in helping the channel by signing up on Patreon, go to the link that's on the screen right now or click it above. You can also find the link to sign up for Patreon in the description of this video. Today's fishing day just kind of sucked. The bite just wasn't there. A normal spot where I'd catch 20 sheepshead a day just didn't have any sheepshead. And when I went exploring, I didn't find anything other than a ton of bait and a lot of good area that looked like it would hold fish. Just didn't catch anything doing it. And days like this just happen sometimes, especially when you spend so much time looking for fish. When you're in a kayak, you can't just turn around and go to a new spot. You gotta just keep going in the area that you're at, because you you don't have the advantage that a boat has with traveling far. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming out really soon, and those are gonna have a lot more fish caught in them. This was just an unusually slow day of fishing for me. Thank you for watching.